pre-qualification certificate, a document issued by a bank or financial institution that confirms the amount of home loan that a buyer is eligible for, based on their financial circumstances and creditworthiness. Voetstoots, a legal term that means as is, which places the responsibility on the buyer to inspect the property thoroughly before purchase and acceptance of any defect or issues with the property. Fixture, an item that is attached or fixed to the property, such as a built-in cupboard that is considered to be part of the property and cannot be removed by the seller. Bond, a home loan obtained from the bank or financial institution to finance the purchase of a property which is secured against the property itself. Bond origination fee. A bond originator doesn't receive payment from you. They get paid by the banks instead. They provide you with the different loan options from the banks, and if your home loan is approved, they earn a commission from the banks as a reward for successfully arranging the deal. Transfer duty, a tax levied by the South African government on the transfer of property ownership, calculated as a percentage of the purchase price of the property. The amount varies depending on the purchase price of the property. Occupation date, the date on which the buyer takes possession of the property, typically after the transfer of ownership has been registered. Notarial tie, an agreement that it creates a binding relationship between two or more properties, typically used to ensure that they are subject to the same restrictions or covenants. Deed of transfer, a legal document that transfers ownership of a property from the seller to the buyer, typically registered at the deeds office. Pro rata rates and taxes, a calculation of the rates and taxes owed by the buyer for the period of ownership based on the date of transfer. Rate clearance certificate, a certificate that confirms that all municipal rates and taxes for the property have been paid up to date. Levy, a fee paid by owners of sectional title properties to a body corporate which is responsible for the management and maintenance of the common property and shared facilities. Title deed, a legal document that confirms ownership of a property and provides a detailed description of the property, including its size, boundaries, and any registered servitudes or rights. Property valuation, an assessment of the value of a property, typically conducted by a professional valuator to determine its market value for buying, selling, or refinancing purposes. An appraisal is a similar assessment conducted by a real estate agent or broker, also called a CMA. A personal servitude provides a right to use or occupy a property for the benefit of a specific individual or group, such as a right of residence or grazing rights. Sectional title, a type of property ownership in which an individual owns a unit or section of a larger property, such as an apartment in a complex, while the common area are shared with the other owners. Homeowners Association, a legal entity created to manage and maintain common areas in a residential development, typically funded by levies paid by property owners.